Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing you have nobody to call. No messages. No notifications. No one checking how you're doing. No one to share good news with. At first, it might not sound that bad. You might think, I enjoy being alone. But what if this continued for weeks, months, or even years? What would happen to your mind? What would happen to your life? And most importantly, why do humans need friends in the first place? To answer that question, we need to understand something about human nature that has been with us for thousands of years.
For most of human history, being alone wasn't just uncomfortable, it was dangerous. Our ancestors survived because they lived in groups. Together, they hunted animals. Together, they protected each other from predators. Together, they found food, built shelters, and raised children. A single human was vulnerable, but a group of humans was strong. Over millions of years, our brains adapted to this reality. We became social creatures. Scientists believe that our need for connection is deeply rooted in our biology. Your brain is constantly asking one important question. Am I part of the group? Because for most of human history, being excluded from the group often meant a much lower chance of survival. Even though modern life is completely different, our brains still carry this ancient programming. And that's why loneliness affects us so strongly.
Many people think loneliness simply means being alone, but that's not true. You can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely. Loneliness is the feeling that meaningful social connection is missing. When that feeling lasts for a long time, your brain begins treating it like a warning signal, almost like physical pain. Studies have shown that social rejection activates some of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. In other words, your brain reacts to social disconnection as if something is wrong. The effects can spread into many areas of life. Stress levels may increase. Motivation may decrease. Negative thoughts become more common, and overthinking becomes harder to control. Imagine spending all your time with only your own thoughts. Without outside perspectives, small problems can start feeling much larger than they really are. Your mind can become trapped in its own echo chamber. And that's where friendship becomes incredibly important.
Good friends do much more than make life fun. They help us handle life's challenges. They provide emotional support. They offer new perspectives. And sometimes, they help us see solutions we couldn't find on our own. Think about the last time you felt stressed. Maybe a friend made you laugh. Maybe someone listened to your concerns. Maybe they reminded you that everything would be okay. Those moments may seem small, but they can have a huge impact on how we feel. Friendship acts like a protective shield against life's difficulties. It doesn't remove problems, but it makes those problems easier to carry. Humans are one of the few species that form long-term social bonds beyond immediate family. Friendship isn't just something nice to have. It's one of the foundations of a healthy human life.
Here's the strange part. We live in the most connected time in human history. We have smartphones, social media, group chats, and instant communication. Yet many people still feel lonely. Why? Because connection and communication are not the same thing. You can exchange messages with hundreds of people and still lack genuine connection. 100 followers cannot replace one real friend. 1,000 likes cannot replace one meaningful conversation. Technology helps us communicate, but friendship requires something deeper. Trust, shared experiences, understanding, and time. The truth is simple. Humans need friends
because we were never designed to go through life alone. Our brains evolved for cooperation.
Our emotions evolved for relationships, and our lives become richer when they're shared with others. So if you have good friends, appreciate them. Spend time with them. Reach out to them. And if you're feeling lonely right now, remember this. Friendships don't appear overnight. They are built one conversation at a time, one shared experience at a time, one small step at a time. Because in the end, humans weren't built to survive alone. We were built to connect.